Hello everybody, it is Mandy. Welcome back to my channel. And if you haven't already, you know the drill, but please click that subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see some more from me. Yeah. Do you see what I have going on my face right now? Like, seriously, I will give so many points to anybody who is able to comment down below. Stop the video right now and comment down below where I got this inspo from without watching the rest of the video. I think this is so stunning. This look is actually inspired by two different looks from New York Fashion Week that just went on last week or the week before, I can't remember. So it was New York Fashion Week. The brands were putting on shows for the spring 2018 collections. The yellow eyes are actually from the brand called Novus, and they had a fantastic makeup artist doing their models with this it's not very structured. It just kind of comes out and in with like just this wash of yellow color. And I thought that that was so stunning. It's actually, the artist used a NARS eyeshadow that's going to be coming out. It's not out yet. It's going to be coming out in the spring. So keep your eyes open for that because I think that it was absolutely stunning. And then the bottom of my eyes are inspired by the Jeremy Scott show where that's really all they did. The makeup was very minimalistic in both, but each one had an eye element that was just stunning and, you know, captures your attention. So Jeremy Scott just had these rhinestones on the bottoms of his model's eyes, and Novus just had the yellow shadow. But I really wanted to see what would happen if we put these two together. And the rest of the makeup is very simple, sleek, minimalistic. You can see it's glowy, dewy, not over powdered, not cakey at all. Yeah, and I'm absolutely loving this look. I cannot tell you guys enough. I was really just curious to see what would happen putting them together, and I love the final touch. So, you know, congrats to those brands and the makeup artists who originally, you know, did these looks and captured this, because I think it's absolutely stunning. But I wanted to put a little bit of spin on it and do my version for you guys. So just keep watching if you want to see how I created this look, guys. Okay guys, so to start off our combined look from New York Fashion Week, I'm not sure if the models had foundation on, but for my, you know, not so great skin, not so modelly perfect skin, I'm going to put just a light coat of foundation on. I'm going to be using the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous once again. As you know, I've been in love with this stuff, so I'm not going to put a ton on. Whoop, that side kind of got a little more than expected. That's okay. And I'm just going to blend this in. Okay guys, now that we have our foundation blended in, I am going to go in with a little bit of this Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer under my eyes, just to brighten them up a little bit. And I'm going to take that on my eyelids as well, since this is very fair, so that we can kind of have a blank canvas for our eyeshadow. I'm going to pop a little bit on my Cupid's bow, but I'm not really going to conceal anything else on my face or brighten anything else up, because their makeup look was very, very minimalistic. Alright, and I'm going to use my mirror right here just to blend this out evenly. Make sure we don't have any creasing or anything like that. Alright guys, and once I have that fully blended out, I am going to set just that area with a little bit of translucent powder. I have my Coty Airspun powder here, which, as you know, is my tried and true. And I'm not going to be using my beauty blender today, actually. I'm going to just take a powder brush because I don't want to bake, because again, this is a very natural look. So I'm just going to dust a little bit up under there just to set the concealer in place. And I'm going to take just a little bit on my eyelids as well, just to set that in place also as an eyeshadow base. And then whatever is left over, just lightly brush it over your face, but not too much, because the models were very, very glowy and had a very skin-like finish. Okay, and in the photos that I saw, the models, it looked like did have just a tiny hint of contour on their cheeks and really nothing else. So I'm going to take my Wet n Wild contouring palette in Dulce de Leche and my Wet n Wild contouring brush too. And I'm just going to tap into it 2 times. Just very lightly contour these cheeks, staying mostly up by the ear. Just a light hint of color. That's really it. All right, guys, and now comes my favorite part always. You guys know I love doing my eyes. So this is a very, very minimalistic but bold eye, because we are combining the 2 looks from both Novus and Jeremy Scott with their runway shows for the spring 2018 collection. So both of them are very bold but minimalistic at the same time, and I'm just gonna combine them and see what we come up with. And this was really a 1 color eyeshadow look, like so I'm not really gonna be doing a transition shade or anything like that. I'm gonna be taking my Ruby Kisses Luxe color quad that I have right here and taking this shade, which is Happy Chickadee, this nice yellow shade, and basically I'm gonna pick a ton up on my brush to make sure that the color shows up vibrantly. And then I'm gonna put it all over my lid. And we're gonna kind of come out as if we're doing a little type of a wing, come out right about there and go in onto our nose bridge. So I'm just gonna continue building this color up until I'm happy with the payoff. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. And just to kind of finish it off and build up the color a little bit more, after I have this laid down, I'm gonna go ahead and spritz my brush on all sides to make sure it's fully coated. And I'm gonna just go back into this yellow shade and go back over the lines that I've already traced out and what I've already done to deepen it up. Make it more bold. There you go. I think that looks really nice, and they really didn't do anything to the under eye as far as shadow or anything like that. So we're gonna leave that plain. They had no mascara on. I've already done my brows off camera, and I just did it with just pencil, no pomade, nothing thick like that, because they had quite feathery brows. If you can see, mine are kind of more on the natural side today, really. And the only other thing that they had going on with their eyes are rhinestones. So I'm really going to enjoy playing with these today. This was from the Jeremy Scott show. So let's go ahead and open these up. Okay, and the only other thing that we need besides our rhinestones are some lash glue. And that's just going to be able to hold it and adhere it to the skin. So just take your lash glue. I'm holding my rhinestone between these tweezers right here, and I'm just gonna place a dab of lash glue on there. And just like you're applying false lashes, don't go in with it right away. I would say give it like 20 to 30 seconds just to kind of air dry a little bit, and then we'll go in and place it. Okay guys, and while placing these, I'm going to use my mirror right here so that I can see a little bit better. And I'm just going to kind of go right about here, kind of on my eye bags. But I'm going to put the first one closer to the inner corner. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to grab another one and put lash glue on it. Alright, and after that has air dried, we're going to put that kind of here in the center. Gorgeous! I love anything shiny and blingy and oh, so pretty. So pretty. Alright, and with my last medium-sized rhinestone here, I'm going to put that kind of on the outer corner underneath my eye. There it is, and that's how it's actually complete. So just go ahead and do the same to this other side. All right, guys, and now that our eyes are done, woo, look at my hair. It's going crazy back there. But now that our eyes are done, our makeup's basically complete because literally they didn't have lashes on. They didn't have really anything else. And I doubt that they had lips on. Like, I don't know. It was very, it was very hard to tell if they actually had lipstick on or if their lips were just naturally that gorgeous. So, but for me, since I do have a few freckles on my lips, I am going to go ahead and line them, and then we'll fill them in with a nude lip color. And to line my lips today, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Color Sensational Precision Liner in the color 20 Nude. And I'm just going to fill them in just a little bit with this lip pencil. And the only other thing I'm going to do now is because they were a little bit satiny, I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Moisture Renew lipstick in Nude in the City. This is such a gorgeous color. I love it. I think that theirs were a little bit more pinky than this in the photos, but I have a pink nude. I just couldn't find it. Like, I have a satiny finish one like this. I just couldn't find it. And since their skin was just so dewy and fresh, I am going to take a little bit of this highlight and just go, you know, where I would normally highlight, but also a little bit up here on the forehead as well, because they just had such a dewy complexion to them. So I'm going to kind of highlight a little bit of everywhere. There you go. That is our finished look, you guys. Can you believe it? I'm really just so excited to have been able to do this look with you guys. I have been obsessed with it ever since I saw that it made an appearance at New York Fashion Week. Well, really the two looks made an appearance at New York Fashion Week, and I was like, I wonder what would happen if we put them together. I think it would be stunning. And yeah, judge for yourself and let me know what you think, but I absolutely love it. Like, maybe this is not an everyday look, but if you have a special party to go to or anything like that, I think it's fantastic. I just think it draws so much attention to the eyes. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, that's really all that I have for you guys today. So leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.